Good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hayley and this is the Craig family vlog. I full on have the Friday feelings today, so we are doing something a little bit different today. The boys have a camp out of their school where all the parents are invited to put up their tents along the school field and camp out for the evening. So we're going to do that. When I say we, me and the boys, Gav is working and Amelia is going to my in-laws, so it's going to be a little bit different. We have got a new tent for this kind of thing because obviously our other one's huge, and for an overnight it just seems a bit daft. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to film lots of content whilst I'm there, but I am obviously aware that there'll be other children about, so I've got to be kind of careful of just getting my own kids, but I will show you how we get on. This is the Berghaus Air 4.1. So it is about half the size of our other one, which is the 8.1. So you get a bedroom and a lounge type area in the middle.
And I push it all the way down.
The boys are usually left in the car with Amelia whilst we put up the tent just to keep them out of harm's way. So this time they were able to get involved, which I absolutely loved. On previous occasions, we've actually counted how many times you have to puff it up and down in order to inflate the beam, and it's roughly 12 pumps. And this is it. So it's got 3 beams in total, and we've added on the king poles to the front to give a sheltered area. The side door would be your main door. If you had a porch added on, for example, you would have that as your main entrance. This is the sleeping area, so because it's the 0.1, this is the blackout obviously area, nightfall. There is a centre divider, but I know that the kids won't want it as it's just me and them today, so I have got a double and a single in here. Again, they're the 10cm Sims, self-inflating, so they're still in the process of blowing up at the minute. I've got the thing out at the bottom, but I don't think it would snug for 4 people. But I do wonder whether we could get me and the kids the other way around on this to get us all in the future.
Go then. So a word that begins with a kicking cow.
We can use whichever one we want.
Yeah, it's our new cutlery that we bought for camping. So everyone's got lasagna, and we've been to the salad bar, and we've got some bread. We're gonna have nice full tummies.
Which one touched your...
That's okay. Say cheers, boys.
Cheese.
We've just got pudding. Say we got pudding, boys.
We're not singing
This is the infant school camp out, so it's all under 7-year-olds, and yet they were up until so late, I couldn't believe it. So this is the Berghaus mattresses with the Van Gogh sleeping bags on the top. This was just before I was packing it away, so excuse the grass and stuff that is all over the floor. Obviously we didn't bring things like carpet and things like that for the overnight. In this area, every window has a blind, and although I seem to be struggling to open it with one hand, it actually is really simple, but you're completely private, which is fantastic. And underneath this window that isn't a door, you get the storage basket, which I've shown you before. Now aerate, you obviously get 2 on that, and you get 1 in this one. And then the front windows have the same toggles at the top, but instead of rolling downwards, they roll to the left and the right, and clip fasten with Velcro. And the door that I showed you earlier on in the vlog with the king poles is a slanted door when fastened up, which I'm going to turn around now. So you get a net and then a main door as well, and it fastens upwards to the top. Because of the head height of the tent, I actually can't do it on my own because I'm only 5'1". And then between the bedroom doors you have some storage baskets, exactly the same as the Air 8. And again, I'm going to really struggle with this zip with one hand. It's not a difficult zip to open, it just needs sort of pulling in the opposite direction. And it appears red on camera, but I can assure you it's not red, it's just the way it comes up. And then you get this little vent at the top of the doors which let the air in, which we leave open when we are putting it down, just to make sure it sort of circulates around, it doesn't get too stuffy. And that is a little vented window towards the back. Again, you can roll it up during the day to let the air properly circulate through. And then on either side you get these two little pockets. This is where I've actually popped the room partitioner in one of them, but they're just really handy for little bits and pieces. It was my first time ever having to put this away, because usually I'll be looking after the kids and packing the actual bag, so I had to learn how to do this. But the air mattress are actually really simple. So you switch it to deflate, you fold it in half, and then you kind of roll it up and it pushes the air out, and then you pop it in the bag. It's really simple. I didn't film myself putting it down, but this is what it's like when it's all packed away. So that's the tent, the 2 mattresses and the 3 sleeping bags that we had.